First of all, Merry Christmas! This is a final video from a beautiful Amsterdam. Are you ready to join me on my journey? I am becoming more and more ready. I have prepared a couple of things the past days, such as buying a raincoat. I'm testing it right now in Amsterdam. What better way to test it in this rainy weather during Christmas? So far it's performing well. It's from Decathlon, as pretty much all my other stuff is also. And Uniqlo, yes. Besides that, bought some sun cream. Not very useful over here, not very tempted to use it over here, but always good to have it before jumping on the boat. And well, tomorrow's Christmas Day for most of you, including myself. In my previous video, I was looking for people to have dinner with. Oh, be careful, Nathan! Oh. Yes, don't tell the cops. In my previous video, I was sharing that I was looking for somebody to have dinner with. Oh, my cord, yes. And now I'm happy to share that there are actually two groups in Las Palmas that have invited me, and I have to decide which one to attend, or ideally both, because well, I'm very grateful that people are so hospitable to just welcome a stranger. Both of these groups, I found them through couchsurfing, but there are a couple of things that still need to be done before I actually can join them for dinner. One is to actually pack my bag, and two is to make it on time to catch my plane. It leaves at about 6 in the morning, so around 10 I guess I'll be there. 3 is also to say goodbye to my loving friends and family. I already had the surprise farewell, as I shared with you. But now I also had to say goodbye to my loving parents. Bye, buddy.
Bye. Love you.
Love you. Love you, buddy.
Love you. Take care. Bye.
Bye bye. While I'm waiting for my friends to come to have a final Christmas lunch, I'm also preparing for making a crew profile. What do I mean with that? Well, I was inspired by this lady, Suzanne van der Veken. She wrote this fantastic book, and I recommend anybody that ever considers crossing the ocean to read this book, because it's a step-by-step guide. She recommends to make a crew profile, because apparently there are more people with this wonderful idea. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's just a start, but I guess that's action 4 that I still need to take before I jump on the plane to Las Palmas. Here we are. I made a crew profile while all of my colleagues are now celebrating Christmas Eve. I'm here, and let's see how we like it. Let's press play. Open. Let's see. Oh, yes. Would you accept me? I hope you will. It's so crazy to realize that here I am as a consultant with all these high rises, and potentially in just a couple of days I might be in the Atlantic, on the Atlantic Ocean, without any buildings, just with the beautiful night sky, the incredible sunsets, the nature, the waves, and that's it. I think I'm ready. Now that I'm cycling one last time through Amsterdam on my way back home, I realized that, for instance, this Rijksmuseum is a building that I really value, not only because of its splendid architecture, but also of its rich history. It really taught me a lot about the world without actually seeing it when looking at it from the perspective of history. Besides that, of course, miss the loving people that I've met and that I will leave behind just for a period of time. And I realized that, be careful, Nathan. Yes, almost there. I realized that I called this channel Shepherd Stories, but I haven't really shared any small stories yet, or maybe just fun facts. So here I'll just give you two, or maybe more. Let's see how far I get. Let's start with an easy one, and it's less of a story, it's just a fact. Did you know we have more bicycles in the town, not only in this town but also in this country, than actual cars? We actually have more bikes than actual citizens in the Netherlands. Alright, now also a fun story that might also be interesting and unfamiliar to many of the Amsterdam people. So currently I'm traveling through the Kerkstraat, also called the Church Street. This street actually did not exist before. Why did it not exist? Because it doesn't have a canal. Back in those days, you had gigantic houses, and these gigantic houses had a garage. Back then for horses. But what these houses did not want was that the workers and the horses would actually all go through the same front door. To be honest, it would also be quite a big door if the horse needs to go through. So that's why they created the Kerkstraat. It's actually the backyard of many of these big buildings that are attached or along the canals. And what is interesting is that the Kerkstraat is being connected with the nieuwe Kerkstraat, the new Church Street. And it's being connected by the Magere Brug. Skinny bridge for English speakers. Why is it called the Skinny Bridge? So the reason why it was called the Skinny Bridge is because back in the days, actually in the Golden Age, it was called for the Netherlands, we had a great ambition to build a gigantic bridge that would connect the Nieuwe Kerkstraat with the Oude Kerkstraat. But then crisis kicked in. Not only did crisis kicked in, the budget kicked in. And as a result, the municipality of Amsterdam only had money for a skinny bridge. Isn't that interesting? Okay, one more story because I really like this city. I'm now passing by Artis. It's the country's oldest zoo. I think it was, no, I don't think. I just looked it up on Wikipedia, the best thing ever for those office lovers. It was built in 1838, or opened at least. And what is special about it, well, for this time it's not so much the zoo itself, but it's the port, the entrance that is across the water from it. I'll show you in a bit. I want to show you the Muiden port. I'm now crossing the water, as you kind of see. And what is so special about Muiden port is who entered it. So back in the days, Amsterdam stopped on this side. And on that side there was pretty much nothing except for the Linnaeusstraat. And except for this gigantic port. And take a guess, whoever entered from that port. It was Napoleon Bonaparte. Yes, I did not know. Just discovered it while I was enjoying my day off that I have during the week. Look, it's Lighthouse, Light Amsterdam for the ones that are interested. But yeah, it's quite interesting to think that Napoleon Bonaparte, back in the days, entered Amsterdam via that gate, the Muidenpoort. That was it for Shepherd Stories today. Now back to prepping and taking the airplane on time tomorrow, or just in a couple of hours actually, at 4 AM in the morning.
Ja. Ja, graag. Dus dat die goed met eraf haal? Drie naar Las Palmas is nu klaar om...
I made it! I think the only thing that is left is to head to the port and to find a boat. Sounds easy, right? Strange to think that yesterday I was still testing this raincoat in the rain on my bike, and now I quickly came to the conclusion that it's so super sunny out here, it's so super nice weather out here, that I might not even wear my raincoat at all. But yeah, Merry Christmas on behalf of me and my nice Christmas tree. A very, very Merry Christmas. And as I have said before, be careful for the seagulls. No, that's not what I want to say. As I've shared before, don't become boring, keep exploring.